It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. And it comes your way next.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. We're getting set for kickoff. And here, partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Room to run right away. J.K. Dobbins. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Shotgun now for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
Carr going to look to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And we see a nice catch here by Ladd McConkey. And Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one.
A gain there of 21. It's good for a Charger first down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Here's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They're going to go right back to Kamara. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back is Carr. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Saints. It's good for a Saints first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Carr to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Here's the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down, as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. That one's caught by Bub Means. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
First and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll work his way down inside the 40. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Demario Davis there on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Now, Carr. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now Carr. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, New Orleans.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Go play action with Carr. He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Checking it down, this one is caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one caught at the 4. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. Carr working out of the gun. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll give it to Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. They'll stick with him again. And you work this forward to the 35. Willie Gay with the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
This one finds McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Play action now. It's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, LA.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To throw is Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. This one on target to Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Carr now. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. There's Hurst downfield, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers. And depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On 1st down, Herbert. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And the Chargers are going to be set up. 1st and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A gain there of 13 yards.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He puts it up, and it's caught. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Carr on the bootleg. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll go again here with Kamara. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a give now to Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Carr to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good. The Saints are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Second down, Carr. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Carr working out of the gun. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
On 1st down, Carr. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Carr. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Carr throwing on fourth down. That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will go up by a point here in the second quarter. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. He connects with Disley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they will remain down by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Has an opening past the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, Carr. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Carr now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown, Saints. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Dobbins. Ooh! And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
Herbert now on 1st down. There is his tight end, Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action now, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Carr now. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Carr. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Carr now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7. Carr working out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Back is Carr. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A run with Dobbins. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Demario Davis there on the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert to throw. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Herbert now on first down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, now Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Shotgun now for Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Hayden Hurst, touchdown, L.A. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers have cut the deficit to 5. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Carr. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion their tight end Johnson on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. It's Carr. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, Carr. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's Olave. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open.
Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials. Didn't like that call. And he throws the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Now Carr. And he's in. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown Saints. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Group B now, on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return is McConkey. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
groupie now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First down throw for Carr. That's into the hands of the fullback.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They put Wilson in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's a give now to Kamara. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Carr now. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Carr to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And worth noting with that last completion, that's going to set an all-time record, most completions in a single game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To throw is Carr. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the ground, it's Kamara. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Carr. To the goal line and in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Herbert.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Holton and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A give, and here comes Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now Kamara. Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Herbert to the air again. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.